The same stem cell technology in Luminesce, will there be additional products using the same technology that might improve or remove heavy pigmentations and deep age spots?
The age spot question, okay. Most age spots are from sun exposure. Some skin discoloration is from different post-inflammatory changes. Like, let's say you get acne and then you get color, or you had a rash, or you got a burn and then you get a discolor. Another one is hormonally induced, like melasma, chloasma, mask of pregnancy. These are hormonal changes that are causing skin discoloration. They're not all the same. So depending on what they causes will dictate how the result will be. Some patients, like today, I've had people come up to me saying that they're using the product and their skin is getting better and they've used everything else and the discoloration is not going away. And now using the product is going away. And some people tell me, I've used everything on my skin and still it doesn't go away. So depending on what the cause is will determine how the result is. So some people will get improvement of discoloration and the tone will get better. Some people may need to add other products, which we talked about we're going to be coming out with, to help to do that. And some people may actually need laser treatments and chemical peels and other more stronger treatments to target those areas to get the skin color to be more even. But to answer your question in terms of does it help? It absolutely will help to improve the skin tone. Will it get rid of everything? Probably not.
Do you have any advice on how we should store this product? I've noticed that in hot weather, if the product is in my car, it gets a little bit thinner, but the slippery texture is still the same. Do you have any comment about this?
Yes. Oh, you want the answer? Okay. We talked about this being a live product. Okay, so when we grow this in the laboratory and we get the stem cells, we want to put it on the skin. So the skin is at a pH of 5.5. It's acidic. 7 is neutral. Anything below it is acidic. So your skin is 5.5. That's ideal. Like that's where you want to be. So if we want to put a cream on the skin to make it better, we want it to be same. You don't want to be like, you want to be like the skin. So you want to be more acidic. You want it to be below 7 and above 5.5. You don't want to go too far below because then if you're unless you're trying to peel, then you will peel. So if you want to make it so that it's going to improve your skin tone, it's going to improve your skin, you want it to be around that part. So when we take this and we get the stem cells to make this product, that's where we have it. That's where we are ideally putting it in. So if we take this product and bottle it and we put it in the refrigerator, it's probably going to maintain longer than if you're going to put it in the hot sun of, where are they from? Tucson? You know, somewhere that's really hot. If you put it in the sun, the heat, if you bring it to really high heat, it will denature the product. It will, like any other product, it doesn't matter if it's live or not. If you put it in extreme heat, it will break it down because that's what heat does. So yes, you do not want to put it somewhere that's very hot. You want to keep it as much as you can in room temperature. That's where you want to keep it. So that it won't change the pH of the product, it won't change the quality of the product. Does it still work? Yes. Is it going to be as effective? Depends how much you heated it. I mean, if you really boil it, it's not going to work that well.
So because of the live nature of the ingredients, even any variation in the viscosity or small color variations doesn't affect the efficacy of the product.
No, the color changes that you're seeing is because there was a pH indicator that we have in there from the laboratory. We're going to take that pH indicator out so nobody has to worry about it anymore. The pH indicator is for us. We'll use a different thing to do it. But the main thing is to keep it within that parameter that we have. So we want the same sort of product consistently within certain parameters. And that's what we check for. When we do each batch, we check, make sure that the parameters are correct. We take the batch and we bottle it. Now, if you're going to take it and put it into heat and it's going to denature, it's going to get more runny. That's the nature of it. But in terms of efficacy, if you don't make it really hot, it's going to be as effective. If it's whiter or if it's pinker, it doesn't make any difference.
Is it possible for the product to be too rich for the skin? Why do people sometimes have red spots after using it?
Good question. It's a live product. It's talking to your cells. If you have some issue in that area, those cytokines or interleukins or whatever process is going on in your skin is interacting with Luminesce, and Luminesce is trying to heal it. That's what it's trying to do. It's trying to tell your cells to heal it. So sometimes one of the ways your body heals is creates an inflammatory reaction to something that it doesn't like over there. So maybe you have a micro-infection there, or maybe you have something else going on that you can't see it so much, but once you put it on, it reacts to it. But it should go away. If you have noticed that it stays on and it keeps red, then it's not the norm, because I haven't seen that. But if you get a little bit of redness, sometimes in blotches, it's probably just that reaction. I have never seen anybody in my practice who's used it, who's had this redness. So if you have specific people who have it, then I would like to know.
Is it expected that there might be any side effects or negative indications from using Luminesce?
It's the most natural product out there. It's as close as you can get to taking your own stem cells and putting it on. So the side effects are basically how your body reacts to the cells. Hypothetically, you can have, reactions to anything you put on your skin. But in general, because it's such a natural product, I have not seen one person in my practice who's had a reaction to it. I've heard that some people have had some redness or some reactions, but again, it may be a reaction to something else that they're putting on their skin, and that's what I haven't tried. I'm still trying to figure out if that's what's happening, but I've never seen an allergic reaction to it. I've never seen anybody get any problems with putting it on. Hypothetically, anybody can get allergic to anything. Anybody can have problems with any sort of topical cream, but it's very unlikely with this product.
Sometimes when I watch infomercials on television, some products seem to promise immediate results. That seems too good to be true. In your medical opinion, what is the time that people are using Luminesce that they should expect to see some benefit?
Good question. Actually, there are products that give you immediate results. They're just topical. They're not in the skin. Okay? So they put on a cream, and the product is made so that it will tighten up the skin right away. But once you wash it off, it goes away, or after a few hours, it goes away. The effect is not in the skin, it's on the skin. The difference here is we're affecting in the skin. We're going with Luminesce into the cells. We're going into the skin. So it takes time for everything to happen in your body. Nothing happens right away. I've had people see improvement in their skin within 1 or 2 weeks, and I've had people using it for months and months, and they keep getting better and better. The reason is it takes 3 months for collagen regeneration. So from the time you put it on, it's going to take 3 months for you to get new collagen. That's just your body. Nobody's going to change that. No cream, no dermatologist, no laser, that's us. We cannot change nature. So when you're seeing the changes right away, or you're seeing changes more immediate, they're the topical changes. They're the things that the rest of your cells are doing. It's the turnover of the cells that are changing. And that can happen within a week, because the turnover of the cells is about a week. So when you go to the deeper layers, to the more permanent changes, the more long-lasting results, it's going to take 3 months. So that's really, you want to test something for the skin for the long term, you got to do at least 3 months.
Is there a shelf life to Luminesce?
Yes. 2 years. Yeah, it's 2 years. It has natural preservatives. Yes. It has to have a natural preservative because it's a live product. Otherwise, it would only last 2 days. So we have to have a natural preservative in there, but there's no chemical preservatives. Everything is natural in there.